let's do some Widescreen Wednesday for Widescreen Wednesday. Hello, subscribers and future subscribers. I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Quest VIII for the Sony PlayStation 2, and we're about to continue from where we last left off, which I think was in a church, Asim. What's going on? I see you in the chat. How are you? Yeah, so I think we went to like an island, a very religious island, where we're trying to track down this dog. But man, this music is super triumphant. If you ever feel lost after a long rest, you might want to speak to your fellow party members for advice. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool that they did that. They're like, hey, we know that some people will sometimes put a game down for like a couple months and come back to it and be like, where do I go? So if you hit the start button, you can talk to your party members. The problem is, sometimes they don't really tell you about where to go. Sometimes they do, and it's cool. It's great that Cash and Carrie have stopped arguing about who gets to inherit the casino. Running it together is a brilliant idea. It wouldn't have been right for one to have to slink away with their tail between their legs while the other got the whole lot. Yoel Vaughn, James the Catboy, Silvala. Did not say hi. How are you? Yeah, sometimes they tell you stuff that already happened. They're like, oh, it's cool that you just did this thing. Alright, great, now tell me where to go. Asim, yeah, Jessica is back in her, magic bikini. I do have another armor for her that's, like, technically slightly better, but it does a thing where it reflects spells every now and then, and, like, that will include healing spells when I'm trying to heal her in the middle of battle, and I don't want her to reflect any healing spells. James the Catboy, I see you. Maybe I do need to be in here. I actually don't know. I'm not quite sure where I need to be or where I need to go. But someone said come here, and something about like a sea chart. Actually, maybe let's talk to like someone else who knows better. I'm afraid I may well have been right. That dog, or rather Rapthorn, is doing just what I feared. But even if I'm right and we wanted to get ahead of him, we couldn't. It's a shame humans can't fly. We need the goddess to give us a piggyback or something. Cool. Karma with another thick stream. Sean, welcome back. The cathedral's guard's pretty tight, eh? I don't reckon that dog would get very far trying to force his way in here. Them Templars look like a nasty bunch, all right. But that probably makes some good guards. Is there anything for me to do or see around here? Well, we kind of just got to this new island, so let's explore. You know what? I'm guessing maybe I need to go up there. Let's figure out how to do that. That looks like a hill I can climb. Oh wait, there are stairs! Ugh! Alright, I'm actually gonna take the ramp. No? I thought I could walk up the ramp part of the stairs there. To get to this crazy elevator, or a crelevator. I can't inspect this statue. F stairs is right. Whoa! And that bridge ain't got no handrail, so be careful here. I'm sure a bunch of people have fallen off of that and into the drink. Rasta Warrior and Silvala. Screw you, stairs, James the Catboy. Have a look around by all means, but don't slip over the edge. Alright. Yeah, that guy knows. He's like, we should really install a handrail. Ooh, a cutscene. Also, I still have some coffee left. Whoa.
Well, well. Who have we here? Haven't we met someone?
He was waiting for us. He was waiting at the top of that thing, being like, they're entering now. Go, go.
How much older than me are you, brother?
Oh yeah, they're brothers.
Yes. The persistent rule breaker I had to expel from the abbey.
Well, at least I'm persistent. Wait.
Angelo, wasn't it? Ah, enough fun. I do hope I didn't cause any offense.
I bet he doesn't hope that, actually.
Anyway, no time for idle chit-chat. I have to select men to form the Lord High Priest's personal guard.
I got a spear. I'm pretty
The
good.
luxury of a carefree existence such as yours is not something I can afford. So, if you'll excuse me... be
No,
well,
you're not excused.
and may the goddess keep a close eye on you.
Alright, now all four of us stand on this platform that doesn't have a handrail. How do I go? How do I do it? How do I summon it? Don't stand here too long, you'll get hit.
It's indecent. How does a nobody like him get to become master of the Lord High Priest's guards?
That's probably the same voice actor that did Prince Charmless.
Such an important responsibility demands a person of repute, someone of character, like you or I.
Andrea P. CHCCH is correct. Welcome.
No doubt that peasant bribed His Holiness. I've heard rumors about him. It won't last. He'll never be anything more than a watchdog. He's enjoyed all the promotion he's going to get.
Hey, Rug Effect, I don't know if that timeout was necessary. That just seemed like a cat on the keyboard situation. From Andrea P. Happens to me all the time.
This is as far as his mind.
Oh yeah, Andrea P., welcome.
The burden of his lowly origins will soon bring him crashing back down to earth.
Oh, these people care so much about noble birth. Shut up, this person who's been standing here for a minute and a half is standing here. Hey, how does the elevator work? This building connects the Lord High Priest's mansion with the cathedral. Only those summoned by His Holiness are permitted to ascend to his residence at the top. Oh, I see. That probably wasn't me then. Aces! I activate the spell card, Monster Reborn, to special summon Aces Call 64 from my graveyard in defense mode. His second special ability, doubling his attack and defense. Attack 2800, defense 3000. Yo, in defense mode! I've never seen you in defense mode before. And Pippin in, cozy mode. Pip. He's in the cat bed. Pip in Pip mode. Yeah, exactly, Asim. Quick guns, hola. Aboosh is right. There's the lighting behind me does this weird thing in the webcam where if I like angle my webcam down far enough, I get a weird light on my head like that. I don't really know what to do about it. I guess I gotta just unscrew that light bulb while I'm streaming, but that seems tedious. Go Super Saiyan. Yo, Johnny Doe? Only because you're a channel member. Welcome, everybody. I'm trying to do a couple push-ups today. Like it says in the chat, if you donate any amount, I'll do some push-ups. But no pressure. I'll probably do some anyway at the end of the stream if we don't get any donations. What do I do? Hey, you okay? I'm praying for safety on my journey up this stairs. Void isn't voiding. Yeah, seems like a bright idea. What's over here? Is this an inn? Yeah. What do I do in this city? This is like the entrance, right? Okay. That's the home of the Lord High Priests. Yeah, okay. So, like, that cutscene happened and I assumed I was, like, in the right place to advance the story or something, but I actually don't know what to do next. You seem harmless enough. Proceed. Yeah, the guy with a big-ass spear attached to his back. You're not gonna use that, probably, I'm guessing. Go ahead. Nice podium earlier, Rasta Warrior. Yo, Quick Guns. Welcome. Yeah, we were playing a little bit of F-Zero 99 because there was an update that added new courses, which I love. To advance the story, you must show us a power not seen for thousands of years. Johnny Doe? I did it! I advanced the story. I mean, I at least made it nighttime. Okay, let's figure out where to go. I doubt I have to be anywhere around here. Because I can't go up to the Lord High Priest's house without an invitation, apparently. Let's see if the thingy comes down. Elevator tube? No. Is there a button? Hey, look around by all means, but don't slip over the edge. Alright. 'Cause I'm about to break! It's a Linkin Park reference, I'm pretty sure. You're welcome. Anyone in here that I have to talk to? Like, it didn't look like it. Who knows what I gotta do? I guess I'll talk to some of these people. Oh, they made it up the stairs! That's weird. I heard a rumor that an evil creature went on a rampage in Irkutsk and killed someone. Yeah. I was there! I need a little room to breathe. Yeah, you know the song. I'm sure something terrible is going to happen very soon. Try as I might, I can't rid myself of this feeling that something awful is coming. I keep praying, but the feeling just won't subside. Is that what she said? Even I'm feeling the cold. I didn't put enough clothes on this morning. How do you think Jessica feels? Yeah, stand over by the menorah. His Holiness is certainly worthy of being called a great sage, wouldn't you agree? I don't know. I haven't met him yet. Man, everyone is just so consumed by the culture here that they forget what's really important. They're like, man, his Holiness is such a cool guy. He's such a cool guy. He's a great guy. Isn't he a great sage, everyone? I don't know. Like, imagine if like Catholicism idolized people rather than God. Oh. Well, I guess that's sort of what they do. Oh, I thought I saw a person over here. What are you gonna do with that spear? Man who died from spear wounds. Good. People say Captain Crow had some amazing map called the Illuminated Sea Chart. It's supposed to guide you to this strange island that no normal boat can get to. Alright, maybe that's what we have to do next. Genevieve B, I'm glad you're here. I was sailing down a river in the eastern continent when I saw this really weird cave under a bridge. What a find. Okay, let's go to the eastern continent and see if we can find any, like, inlets. Do I need to stay at the inn? Let's... Maybe that's what we have to do next. Alright, everybody. We're going east. It's east. It's continent. Where's my boat? I parked it all the way on the North Mountain. That's fine. Let's zoom out. Okay, yeah, let's hop in a boat. Go to the eastern continent, see if we can find shades up here. I got plenty of those too. Like these Minecraft ones. These reflecty ones that I actually purchased with money. These pointy ones that Molly M got me. These cyberpunk ones that Sean R got me. These ones that I dropped. These bat ones that Genevieve B got me. Roga cheese. Let's clean sweep. And then use Axes of Evil. And the Magma Staff. It's a Karma Glasses show. No cheese glasses? Not yet, Roga cheese. But ow, I got shadowed. They probably have like an instant death attack. Were those ones you dropped actually made of glass? Rogue effect? No. They lived too. Those glasses cost a lot of cheddar. Sean, are we making more cheese puns? More cheese-related jokes? Because I'm really bad at cheese jokes. See ya, Shade C. Work is gonna make my head explode. Oh no, Genevieve B. Tell me about it. Could be. This joke better be Gouda. Yeah, everyone makes... Yeah, we gotta make that particular joke every time we mention cheese. I don't have time to explain. Genevieve B? Well, I'm sorry about your head. Don't... Sean, don't make any jokes. You behave. All the priests on this island, they abhor sin. Did that one work? I haven't had any complaints. Yeah, Genevieve B. Have you tried turning your head off and on again? Selvala? Can't really do that at work is the thing. Bobbs! Get whooshed. Sin from FFX? Roga Cheese, is that the villain's name in Final Fantasy X? Ooh, look at this creepy, glowing purple water. I would drink it. I've never played FFX. I mean, I've seen a lot of it. Ah, I almost knocked over my shades. Speaking of which, let's use Sizzle. And then, like, this spell hits pretty hard. That is what the villain is first referred to without delving into spoilers. I don't think anybody cares about spoilers for a game that's from 2003. Roga Cheese. At least I don't. I feel like people pretend to care so much about spoilers. I get it for, like, a new movie, you know? But I feel like, I don't know, there's this, like, this stigma around spoilers. For people playing a game for the first time that's from, like, 2003, like, okay, if you know someone in specific is playing that game for the first time, obviously don't spoil it for them if they don't want you to do that. But if you're just talking to a crowd of people, I don't think anyone's gonna care, right? Maybe I'll play that game at some point in the future, but by the time I get to playing that game, I'll have forgotten what you said about it. Stop looking at us with your heart eyes, Karma. Red Dalek, but you're so handsome. Spoilers more like spellers. I did my first run this April. How do you do? When you say run, like what kind of run do you mean, Nick the Frenchie? Ken, what's going on? A news headline spoiled what happened on The Last of Us for me last week. Interesting. Look, I mean, maybe my opinion is wrong. I don't know. But I feel like people... How do I say this? If somebody accidentally spoils something for, like, a small group of people, I feel like that small group of people, because of internet culture, will, like, dogpile on that person and be like, you're such a jerk and I hate you for spoiling this thing that I actually don't really care about. Okay, dude. Hey, let's go to this, let's go toward this ominous black cloud in the sky. DQA, oh yeah, you finished this game, is what you mean. Foul Anchor. Hardly knew her. Boat Journey is right, Asim. Overrated movie? Wait, Sean, what are we talking about? Snape killed Dumbledore. Yeah, that guy died, didn't he? Tentacular. I love that. I love that that's his name. talking about Citizen Kane. You think that's overrated? Sean, I've never seen it. I heard it was like one of the best pieces of cinema of all time. Okay, Sin is actually Titus's father, Jack. Wow, spoilers. Roga Cheese, I think I did actually know that at one point. Yeah, that's the one with Rosebud, right? I like the thorny vine dragons and the shadow demons with blue eyes. Avis, yeah. Enemy design, amazing in this game. Rip to the goat, Akira Toriyama. Rosebud was the name of my old puppy. So, like, that looks bad, right? We can all agree that, like, that, whatever that is up there. Actually, what is that place? Oh, that's Trodain, huh? Yeah, that place has been cursed for a while, I feel like. Okay, let's go in here and see if I can find, like, a cave or something. I vaguely remember doing this the first time I played this game, but that was, again, in, like, 2007. Rip, Akira T. Rosebud was the name of my old puppy. Genevieve B. I think you might have mentioned that. Selvala, yeah, like, I know nothing about that movie other than Rosebud was the sled, and, like, that sounds like a weird thing to have revealed. But that movie is so famous that, like, I had it spoiled before I even knew what it was. I got a leather whip from this enemy that possibly would have one of those on him. Man, it's really hard to navigate this river without crashing. But this boat can handle it. Look, let's hit some walls. It's fine. That's how I play F-Zero 99. Well, they said it was under a bridge, right? Ooh, a cave thing! Sean, I was so excited, now I'm not. Genevieve B, for what? Minecraft movie? Game's old, so I suppose people wouldn't care much. Mr. Toriyama was a blessing. We do care. It was great. Watch what you like, Jen. I'm a movie snob. Sean? Nothing wrong with that. I don't think the movie's mind. Damn, we be spoiling everything. Yo, Michael Mervin? Y'all be spoiling me by being so cool in the chat. King Kelp. They're all the king? How's that work? You know what? Multiple kings, you share the responsibilities. And if somebody usurps you, you all take the L together. Or maybe you don't. I don't know. Let's use the Staff of Divine Wrath. That's a lot of kelps. Yeah, Asim? That kelps a lot. Thank you. But yeah, welcome, Michael Mervin. Yeah, now you commit regicide. Yeah, Nick the Frenchie, we were talking about Koichi Sugiyama, the composer for a lot of the Dragon Quest games. I love that Jessica was the only one that didn't get it there. It's probably a sexist joke. That's why she's not laughing. But yeah, Koichi Sugiyama, the composer for the Dragon Quest games, did some great work, but also just like was apparently like a Holocaust denier and just an absolute trash human being. Which is just a reality that we have to face as human beings, that some people are terrible. I feel like I finished my coffee. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. It's 12:16 p.m. where I am, anyway. 790 gold coins is like no joke. That's like 4 battles. 3 or 4. Sometimes the art is better than the artist, says Roga Cheese. Yes. Oh, it's our friend Red. No wonder she wasn't home. Wait, Red, since when do you have a boat? Stole it. That's what she's gonna be like. I'm so hungry.
recognise
You already know. Yo, Genevieve B?
Got the Venus tear for me, ain't ya?
Yes, and also your old boyfriend.
Fancy seeing you again in a place like this.
The baristas at the coffee shop where I go to were talking about a beverage someone ordered. An oat milk latte with vanilla, cardamom, lavender, rose, and honey. Had to try it because that's a lot. Interesting, Michael Mervin. How was it? What's up, bros? Yo, Mega Bubble. Thank you so much for the donation yesterday. Yeah, e.g. Woody Allen or Bill Cosby is right, Sean R. Oh, dude, 100%. Lol at girl with no clothes on. Mega Bubble, but we're in like a pirate-themed dungeon.
Well, I heard a rumour that there's treasure here. Belonged to that old pirate, Captain Crow.
Yeah, it's weird to be in a pirate hideout and there's just no mini-golf.
Mentioned treasure to me, and I'm unstoppable.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of
Enough
myself.
it. So I got myself this boat and came on down to see what I could find. By the looks of you, you're here for the same reason, eh?
Genevieve, you like that one? Roga Cheese, thanks for the cheese.
Oh, this could be a bit of a laugh then. First one to find it, keeps it.
So what are you guessing that we are gonna have to save her at one point?
In which
Girl
case
pirates
I'd better
rule.
Get a wiggle on. Sure you won't mind giving me a bit of an head start.
That they are. Asim. If I ever had to go into piracy, I'd be stealing all the cheese. I love mini golf. Yo, Genevieve B, let's do it again sometime with Sean R. Not generally what I like, but the latte tasted like Fruit Loops. If I get sugar in my coffee at all, I usually prefer it in cold beverages. Interesting. Jinx, Sean R.
Oi, hold your horses. You can't just say all that and then run off.
Can.
There are monsters in here, you know. Look at you, going off half-cocked on your own.
Half what?
You must have a screw loose.
He mentioned the word screw and cock in the same sentence, and I am just waiting for Sean's response here.
Who do you think you are, underestimating me like that? You should know by now how good I am at creeping around.
Oh yeah, like
Those
TLC.
monsters won't even know I'm in here.
Yeah, Karma behave. Rogue effect, sorry.
Clodhopper.
You big fat clodhopper? Hardly knew her. Too easy. I prefer when it's hard. Sean? Alright. TLC mention is right. Rogue effect interrupted me before I could say something too explicit for chat. Ah, okay. So I wanted to see what was in this room because it seemed like where I was going was an actual dungeon. And I should check these pots. Or I wanted to check this room before I went into the actual dungeon. But obviously someone took the treasures here, but they weren't strong enough to smash those pots. Wait. Oh, I thought there was a barrel behind those crates that I could get to. Mana Wars. Like we need more men in this game. Oh my gosh. Let's use swoosh. Smash that pot. That's right. And pet that cat, Nick the Frenchie. 2 of them died from the crit on the spear. A stampede of jellyfish is right. What is a group of jellyfish called? There's got to be a collective noun for that. Let's talk about collective nouns. I love this conversation. A lot of people know that a group of crows, or is it ravens, is called a murder, and that's spooky. But I always liked that the collective noun for a group of rhinoceri is a crash. A school of jellyfish? A sting. A jar of jellyfish. Wait, isn't there something funny for it? I think Jackie J told me about this a while ago. If anybody actually knows, tell me in the chat. A smack of jellyfish. That was it, Genevieve B. That's such a great word for it. Speaking of which, look at these smackers. Smacker? She don't deserve that. And then, like, a group of squirrels is called a chitter or something? Somebody told me that once? Is that right? Or was something like that? What do those lips do? Roga cheese? Apparently they hurt you. New jellyfish smacks. Now can you dig them? Sean R. I haven't had smacks since like 3rd grade probably. Since before I knew you. I wonder who decided that we have to have names for groups of animals. Mega Bubble, I bet somebody did one once and then was like, okay, this is fun, let's come up with some more. A scurry of squirrels. Thank you, Quick Guns. I found a mini medal. What I want to find first, I think, is the map. Can I climb this chain? If I had a whip, it would excite me. Oh wait, I do! A flurry of fists. Yo, riptides appear? I'm gonna use multi-thrust here. Helm splitter. Let's do lashings of love, because that has a chance to paralyze. And free healing! It's the American version of the committee that Madame Rayberger told us about in France. Our substitute teacher who said, I will beat you all the time. Sean, what did she say? I don't remember. Riptides is the name of a bot on BattleBots. Yo, Asim? And we love BattleBots. Let's do the hustle dance. Free heal to the entire party. Obviously can only be used in battle. Because you can't dance if you're not in a battle. Oh, he tanked it. Okay. That's annoying. Forest of Hunks. Maybe a fraternity of hunks. Nick DeFrenchie? Yes, NTF behave, says Michael Mervin. He can dance if he wants to. He obviously left his friends behind. Or I killed them. Barrels! I knew there would be something in here. Vial of magic water. She used to talk about a committee in France that made up what she thought were dumb grammatical rules. That she wished got diarrhea that day. I don't remember that, Sean. Ooh, a bedroom. And a treasure chest. Map would be helpful. Hey, there it is. I got a map of the Pirate's Cove. Strong bad. Okay. Where am I now? Bedroom. Am I on level 2? I guess so. And where did I come from? So I went that way already. And I think I came from the right here. Let me just confirm that. Demon Thunderers? Psh, they're gonna get lightninged. Well, let's use the free healing. Nick, we had an amazing French substitute teacher in high school. Oh, why was she great? Asks Nick DeFrenchie. She just had like a very straightforward, no BS attitude that was like a cover for her sense of humor. She had a thick accent and would joke about beating us if we misbehaved. Took me a while to get that that was a joke, Sean, because I knew some teachers like that when I was younger. Demon Thunderers will get a thunderstorm headache. Yo, Asim? I got a headache the other day because of the weather change. But her background was so sad. Yeah, Sean, so wasn't she talking about how, like, she remembers, like, the day of liberation in, like, verse... What's the one I'm thinking of? The one that's hyphenated. Her family was Jewish, and when the Nazis came, her fellow townspeople never snitched on her family. Demonetized because of the demons. Selvala. Most funny people have a sad background. She would cry talking about the bravery of young American boys coming overseas to save her country. Yeah, Americans these days could never. Isn't that sad? Humor is a coping mechanism. For a lot of people, Nick DeFrenchie, yep. What's the region that I'm thinking of that like flip-flopped between France and Germany multiple times? I snark so I don't cry instead. Selvala? Ain't nothing wrong with crying though. Feel free to do it on this channel. Alsace-Lorraine, thank you, thank you. My memory is so trash these days. Like 2 years ago I would have remembered that. Easy. No problem. Oh, hi, Red. It was 80 years ago. Now the Nazis are in the White House. Yeah, Nick DeFrenchie. It's terrifying. Like, we just send people to a concentration camp, to like a brutal prison with no due process. What does that remind you of? It smells a bit fishy to me. There must be something in here. It's just a question of finding it. Go on, then. What you waiting for? Get looking. Probably these books. Yeah, gonna have to register your autism because of RFK, who's building like some registry. Like, it's crazy how Republicans are like have always been like, I don't want the government, you know, having some sort of database on me. And now that they're doing that, they're like, oh, that's fine. It's the diary of a simpletonian. In an effort to reduce my load when out traveling, I decided to use my favorite helm as a makeshift cooking pot. One day, as I was using it to warm some fresh milk, I accidentally dropped a cow pat into it. You were just holding on to that? Okay, I was all set to drink it anyway, but guess what? My helm suddenly sprouted a pair of horns. Now I can't balance it on the ground for cooking anymore. And to make matters worse, it fell over when the horns came out, so I lost the ingredients too. Oh well, I guess there's no use crying over spilt milk. Interesting. Okay, so let's try like the stone helmet, plus fresh milk, plus the cow pat. You tested positive for being great, Karma. I'm sorry you have to find out this way. Roga cheese? It's okay. A tattered diary. That's the best kind of diary, is a tattered one. In my youth, I sailed the seas, explored the world, and discovered more rare and valuable treasures than I can remember. This is the voice of a hardened pirate. But I will regret to my dying day the fact that in all of my travels, I never managed to set foot on the island of the legendary Godbird. Alas, my frail old body prevents me from setting out on another arduous sea voyage. And so, I can't go myself. I have placed a clue to finding the island within my treasure vault. You wish to take up the mantle of my legacy. Proceed through the hidden door at the back of this room and stand before me. Bro, you just had to read the book that was like the least dusty of them all, you know? Oh, I guess it was pretty tattered. Ah, this is the recipe that we've already done. The power of evil pulses through the demon spear. You will find that it can occasionally take the life of an enemy with a single thrust. Yeah, so it would have told me, oh, you got a new recipe if I hadn't already done that one. But that recipe is so good that, oh, well, I guess especially if you do it really early. Let's move this decoration. Red, you couldn't figure this out? Come on. I'm a diagnosed autist. That's why I act and say those weird things. Cheesy things.
I knew there'd be some kind of secret passage.
Roga, you fit right in.
Right again. So, looks like our competition's back on track then, eh? I won't be losing to the likes of you.
Should we kill her? A lot of autistic people have a normal life and are great people. Nick, but some are different. I mean, true. You could say that about any type of people. Yes, kill her, says Genevieve B. Selvala agrees as well. Just gonna get my boots wet over here. Don't mind me. Mer Kings appear. Yeah, so I think this is the enemy that you want to grind in Dragon Quest III if you want the magic bikini, which is one of the end game items for any sort of female. I think any female character can equip it, which is awesome because it gives decent defense even for the end game and a little bit of magic resistance. If you're dead set on killing her, then do it. Murder. Hardly, damn near killed her. I don't want to agree with Selvala. Genevieve B? I have no idea what's going on, says Avis. Nice. Did I get poisoned? Oh no, I got silenced or something. Yeah, whatever. I can still do this. Avis, the chat is crazy. Asim? That's like every chat, though, I feel like. Oh, man, my neck's really bugging me today. I might have slept on it weird. Okay, obviously, I want to go this way to see what's at this dead end before I go the real way for realsies. Let me rub it for you. Oh, Genevieve B, that'd be so nice. Love you. Octavian Pirate. That's kind of a neat design. That's it? All that for 25 points of damage? I think what he did there was Mercurial Thrust, which is why he went first, right? But it happened to... The animation happened to look like multiple jabs, but really it was only one hit. I'll get one in return, though. Oh, of course, Genevieve. As a French, I like the idea of a guillotine. Nick the Frenchie? Yeah, but you're a good person or something. Yeah, sure. Despots and selfish kings. Yep. Eat the rich. Hey, we leveled up to level 40. I'm getting there pretty soon. I'll be 38 in May. Let's do this, I guess. Ooh, she's actually really close to maxing out whips, and then I guess we'll do this to get more spells. She gets some crazy, like, dragon attack, I think. At maximum whip level. Just joined. First thing I hear is eat the rich, and I'm like, ah, home. Yo, Nicholas D, welcome home. There. So, wait a second. Dang, actually a dead end with nothing in it, huh? There's no other barrel to smash? Those were empty. Maybe I took too long. Demon Thunderers. I love that in this particular dungeon you can see an empty treasure chest in the background of the battle screen. Hit him with the big guns. The big win. $69 damage for the kill. Yeah, too many billionaires in this country, Nick the Frenchie. And they just get to run the country because they have money. And it's so blatantly obvious, but like no one's doing anything about it. Isn't that crazy? Let's go this way! That's what that door sounded like. So is it just me, or are the enemies in this dungeon like not as tough as they were in like Irkutsk, for example? Let's hit him with the thwack. So over this filter crap at work, working on a new project and have to apply the same filter on 10 to 15 different work lists, all to find no claims apply to said filter. Dang, Genevieve, that sounds like an office job and it's stupid. Cause whack, it did not work. Yo, they got spells? There's no reason to have that much money. Yup. But Angelo recovers MP. Mega Bubble. I see lashing of love. Going on lunch soon. Oh yeah, Genevieve B. I forgot I like started streaming way early today. Being rich is okay as long as it doesn't come from mistreating and abusing the common worker. Yeah, okay, Nicholas D. I'll agree with that. That said, nobody needs to be rich beyond a level of money that, like, they have so much that you can't spend it in a lifetime. You know what I mean? Aside from, like, bribing politicians. And I feel like it should be, like, okay, if you get to $1 billion, that's it. You won the game. You won the game. You don't get to have any more money than that. The rest of your income goes to services. Like, I don't know, like schools and building roads and hospitals and stuff. And, like, we could just rebrand being a billionaire as, like, wow, you made so much money that now you're a hero and the rest of your money goes towards making the country amazing. Why don't we just say that? Like, oh, you make so much money that the rest of your money just goes to people who need it, and now you're an American hero. We'll just brand it as something amazing. Like, yeah, like, we're actually just taxing the hell out of you. But all that taxing saves people's lives. You literally save people's lives. It's so sad how greedy they are. Yes, Genevieve B. Like, instead of sending Katy Perry to space, why don't you pay for every school in the nation to have supplies, you know? Instead of making the teachers who make pennies pay for it themselves. Ninja, welcome. Had a similar idea of maximum level of wealth, like 11 billion or something, then taxed at 100%. The one loophole to more is if you can demonstrably prove you've raised the median income in a country. Oh, I see, like if you're paying your workers enough. Y'all got 2 herbs from that. County, I see. Yeah, you get a city named after you and some other ego-stroking thing to make you continue earning for the poor. Yeah, exactly, Sean. I got a bone shield. That's some sort of protection. And I got a Hades helm. Those seem pretty cursed. Ooh, and there's a pirate flag back there to be like, hey, look at these cursed treasures in this room. Oh, which stairs do I want to take? Neither, really, but... let's go back and see what's down these stairs first. There's no need for civility in space. But Mega Bubble, why not? Ooh, we got dazzled. But I don't know, would anyone want to live in Bezos City? Well, that's the point, Nicholas D, is that you only name a city after some rich D-bag if they genuinely improve the quality of life of their employees or the community around them. So, If that were the criteria, then yes. But it wouldn't be him. He would never. He would never do something good. He just wouldn't. Got him anyway. Even though I was dazzled. Oh, she missed. Without bribing them to lie? Says Genevieve. I lost part of the conversation, I feel like. Let's go down here. Ooh, bunch of people. Let's use a kaboom here. And I'm gonna try Kathwack one more time. Busk was given the opportunity to solve world hunger. He never gave a dime. Yep. Dang, okay, Kathwack doesn't seem great in this particular dungeon. Name the city after a rich D-bag if they improve the lives of their workers without the rich D-bag bribing them to say so. Oh, I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Genevieve B. Let's do the dance. Yo, spam the maracas in the chat for the hustle dance when it happens. I see you, Michael Mervin. Yeah, there would be a way to calculate that. Shake, shake. Dang. What a weird attack. Pippin? Yeah, you shake your head at that. Dead. I got a dagger. It's weird how, like, way late in the game, some of the treasures you find from these enemies are just something you absolutely do not need. You know what they say about the size of your rocket? I don't. Dagger. Hardly knew her, Genevieve B. You are correct. Ooh, a treasure. How do I get it? I go around. Wait, was there something over here? Oh, they don't notice me. They won't notice me dancing either. Dagger sounds like a princess in disguise. Roga Cheese, is that a Final Fantasy IX reference? I appreciate that. Hey, thanks for the maracas, everyone. It was miraculous. Okay, it's ramen time. Genevieve B? Hell yeah. Nice. If we kill them, like, now, then I basically got a free opportunity to... Oh. To gain all my health back. Breeze D with the cool $1.99. Thoughts on them just releasing Fire Emblem on GBA? Yeah, so I streamed that game yesterday. Or, sorry, I streamed Fire Emblem on GBA yesterday. And noticed that they released the other one for the NSO. So, Fire Emblem The Sacred Ass Stones is now available on the Nintendo Switch Online, and that's pretty darn cool. And we're about to do 2 push-ups. I was about to say poo tush-ups, everyone. Like a spoonerism. Hey, everyone spam the BD. Oh, you're just way ahead of me. Breeze D, thank you so much. Let's show off some push-ups here. I probably should have cleaned a little bit, so you don't see how messy my room is. All right, ready? Let's do 2. Let's do 2. Laundry, you move. Boots that Genevieve B got me, you move. One, 2. Nailed it. An unmade bed, SMH. Genevieve B, I was so excited to get out of bed and play the new tracks for F-Zero 99. But I haven't made my bed yet. Avis, you did hear it correctly. Sacred ass stones. Yikes, that sounds like a hospital trip. My brother said that recently he was in the ER because he had gallstones and was like on the floor writhing in pain. Is that the same as kidney stones? I wanted to ask him, but he didn't have time to respond at the time.
So, we meet again. Just so as you know, there's nothing to see here.
I bet she's not telling me
Up to you
the whole
whether you
truth.
believe me or not.
Nick, behave. I don't know. I didn't see what you saw. I didn't see what you said, but I did see that a lot of people are telling you to behave. So, I'm saying it too. I just realized I'm getting spots in my vision. Weren't we just talking about getting migraines? Oh boy. Fire Emblem, the Sacred Kidney Stones. That's really rude of your brother not to tell you. Yeah, especially when he was writhing in pain on the floor. Nah, I wanted to ask him about it, but we just haven't talked in a while. Nick DeFrenchie. Yeah, no. Everyone, it's fine. Nick DeFrenchie is saying he likes when I do push-ups because it means that I've gotten a donation. Oh my gosh. That's what he means by I like to see you horizontally. He's just encouraging my workout. Obviously. Yeah, she's right. Nothing to see in here. Wait a second. There's a door that way? Zombie gladiators! I bet they're immune to the instant death of the demon spear. Yes, this is what I meant. Hi. Of course, Nick DeFrenchie. Well, I mean, there's no other way to misinterpret that. Nick, you'll know when you're in actual trouble. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. You're fine. Enron, what's going on? Karma, I feel like I have total control of the universe. Should I tell my mom? Why is that funny? No, surprise her. Good reminder to reach out to your family. You never know when they may no longer be around. Quick guns. Yes, life is delicate and fleeting. And stupid. Whoa, a treasure chest! If you can control the universe, can you eat the rich? Yeah, thank you, please. Mama knows best, unless she doesn't. Unless you have one of those moms. Ooh, a mimic appeared in a random battle. Interesting. Let's get rid of that guy because I know he's got instant death spells and stuff. and is generally a butthead. I didn't really... Oh, Angelo has Kazing. I forgot about that. Let's try Kathwack one more time. So far, like, he's like 0 for 7 on his Kathwacks. Yeah, okay. That's why I always hug my mom before leaving her house, even though she's disrespectful. Genevieve B. Yeah, family's such a weird thing. Everyone's like, oh, there's nothing more important than family, but like some people's family are like abusive, you know? And I'm not saying that yours are. But it's like, oh, you're supposed to honor thy father and mother, and like, oh, you only get one set of parents, you know, so cherish them. But like, sometimes they're just not that good to you, you know? I've known so many people whose parents are just manipulative, and they don't actually love their children. Good attitude, Gen B. That can be monumentally complicated. There you go, KarmaJolt is saying it better. Michael Mervin. Like, oh yeah, Genevieve B. Yeah, you told me about that a couple times, and it just... It seems like she could just easily be a good person, you know? But has decided not to. In many cases. I have like a sort of complicated relationship with my parents where like I struggle reconciling their politics and their attitude towards, you know, marginalized communities. In other words, they say a lot of racist things or homophobic things. And I'm like, how do you pretend to be Catholic while saying these things openly and voting for people who, you know, want to take away the rights from these people, freedoms from these people? That said, when I'm with my parents, they're delightful and like they're very supportive of my life, even though they don't necessarily agree with my lifestyle. They're like, it's your life, you live it however you want. And that's cool. So, like, some people don't even have that, you know? Let's go swoosh these mimics. Yes, Selvala, that. Double think, says Avis. Good, they didn't say get a real job, Karma. Yeah, well, Selvala, I mean, my dad was trying to convince me to get, like, another, like, corporate or office job. Whoa, everyone fell asleep there. Uh-oh. But then I told him, like, I'm making enough money on YouTube that I can survive, at least. And he's like, okay, that's great. But if something changes, consider looking for jobs again, you know? So he at least respected my pushback. Let's do this. Calyx, what's going on? My mother's convinced something is wrong with me because I get a check. I just don't want to work. Enron, what do you mean? No love like Christian love. Yeah, No hate like Christian love is what a lot of people say. False dichotomies, moralities, unprovable assumptions, and even just general acceptable differences of opinions. Not to mention the ubiquity of one-sided manipulative information and echo chambers. Yeah. No, they definitely believe some things that are demonstrably false, you know? I love my dad, right? And he was a great father. He is excellent with my nephews, with his grandkids. But then there are just some things where it's like, I know that he's a smart person, but somehow he's fooled by these Republican echo chambers into thinking that, like, oh, ivermectin is a medicine that you should take that prevents COVID or it will help you get over all sorts of illnesses. That is a horse dewormer. That is a medicine that you give to livestock to get rid of parasitic worms. And it's been shown that in humans, it generally does nothing except for a couple bad things. Yeah, wait, Enron, are you being serious about that? My stepdad raves about how Elon saves lives. Hydroxychloroquine. Oh, I forgot about that one. Nick the Frenchie. Wait, am I getting multiple medications mixed up? Yeah, Enron, I don't know about that one, dude. That's something to confess online. Oh, Genevieve B. Liam just sent me a text. It pays the bills, TBH. I'm not a good worker. I can barely hold a job. Oh yeah, Liam sent me like a meme related to that game that they've been playing. Where do I want to go? Wait. Did I just come from this way? I did. Alright, so let's check out the big room in the middle up here. Yeah, Sean, that was an odd one. Listen, I don't know if I really have a problem with, like, taking advantage of a system that tries its best to take advantage of you. But, like, faking a mental illness is pretty toxic. So yeah, Enron, if you're still listening, I'm on your mom's side here. Yeah, definitely don't need more liars in my life, Sean. Yeah, actually a lot of people out there who need the money. Mm-hmm. Enron, you can come back when you start living your life right. Famous Xander, what's going on? Let's go. Yeah, especially considering there are so many, like, you know, disabled people out there who have trouble receiving the benefits that they're entitled to just because people are like, you're not that disabled, you can work, you know? Anyways, yeah. Alright, where I'm going. This way. Alright, let's take a left. If I remember, there's like a way to rotate the staircase at the end of this, in the room at the end of this hallway. Enemies don't notice me, huh? Is this worth fighting? Yeah, let's do it. Actually, let's get some HP back here. No, I want a kaboom. Earth-shattering kaboom. Let's do it. Karma's dad is a kind man. We've had really lovely conversations. He is, Sean, at his core. What's this chat about? I just got here. Famous Xander? It's about whatever you want to talk about. But yeah, Famous Xander, like, we just had someone in the chat admit to, like, partaking in some sort of fraudulent activity, and, like, that's not the kind of person that we want to associate with, you know? What am I doing here? Let's do a regular boom. Classic Enron. Fraud. Call it what it is, babes. Yeah. You could bomb this wall if you're Zelda. I have actual mental health issues and I've been working anyways. Calyx? Yeah, exactly. It's weird how proud some people are of, like, stealing, you know? I steal from Walmart. Nothing wrong with that, Genevieve. There's nothing wrong with stealing from someone who is hoarding all the wealth, you know? Like a big giant corporation that's actively trying to make your life worse. Steal from them. It's only okay to steal if you're a billionaire. Yeah, Selvala, I mean, that's basically what our system of law has told us. Steal from Hobby Lobby, yeah, F them. Is the US the Walmart of countries? Silvertongue Saint? Interesting thought. I only steal hearts, Nick the Frenchie. Appreciate you. Hobby Lobby doesn't believe in the gays. Or barcodes? Wait, really? I didn't know that about them, Selvala. But yeah, they're horrible. Nick, for real. Ah, Genevieve B. Dang, y'all. I might have to go soon. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this dungeon in time. Only steal cheese or milk, Asim? Okay, from now on, that's correct. This is a little cat bed that's on my desk, by the way, and I've got like a bunch of sunglasses and my controllers over here. Pip. It's hard to get a good shot of Pippin. Yeah. It's hard to see her when she's curled up like that. Pip, you can freeload off the government, though. It's impossible to organize that desk. Genevieve, you did a great job of it last time you were here. And then I made a bunch of shorts. Pet that cat. Pet that cat. Oh, I can't go that way. Because there are knee-high stones. Okay, so... Oh, wait a second. I can't go down that ladder because there is water. Okay, maybe I was supposed to do something downstairs. Genevieve B, just asking, are you a tidy person? Asim. She is. She's the kind of person who will apologize about her messy room, and it's like, there's one sock on the floor. Life and the world are so complicated and multifaceted. You're not immediately and permanently a bad person for shopping at Target or eating at Taco Bell. Sometimes that's all that's available. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Michael Mervin, is there something wrong with Taco Bell? Yeah, also, like, keeping up with which businesses are bad and which are not takes a lot of effort, and like, you don't have time for that. Oh, it's just one of those companies that pulled some DEI initiatives. Yeah, Target lost a lot of money for that too, which is cool. Yeah, I don't have a list of whom is canceled when I shop. Selvala, there's gotta be something online for that, though. I'm not concerned with being good or bad, only gaining more power. Avis, that's generally bad. Or do you mean in like a Goku sort of mentality? Target put a target on their backs. Michael Mervin, you're good people. Oh no, they make the first strike. Ah, tail slap. Maybe. I just want to be the best I can be. In that case, you should be concerned with good and bad. Avis. That's the best way to do that. I know that you're a good person, though. You're just trying to sound like Vegeta right now. Nothing wrong with that. Nobody kills Kakarot while I'm around. Yo, Lexi Wolf, welcome. I was just saying, I probably got like 20 more minutes to stream, then I gotta go to the grocery store to get stuff to make curry tonight. But welcome, I'm glad you are here. Bap! The sign of a good person is that they struggle to answer yes when asked if they are a good person. Sean, that's a good indicator. 1112 experience. Dang, so close. Where am I going? I wanted to go this way. Right? Yeah, I'm trying to go down. This is gonna be so yummy. Yeah, Genevieve B, this time I'll make it a little less spicy. Don't get curried away. Oh my gosh, Rasta Warrior. Are you ready now to witness a powder not seen for thousands of years? I'm actively a bad person. I just have a hobby of helping the few good people I come across. Silver-tongued Saint. Alright, why do you say that? Rogue, you like that one? Angelo pretty cursed right there. Ah, I got chomped. He walked up slowly and bit me. And down smashed. I feel like I could have easily avoided that, but I don't know. I've never been bitten by a thunder demon. Sorry, a demon thunderer. Damn near killed her. Wombo, happy feet. Wombo combo, yo, Rogue. Haven't said that out loud in a long time. Don't make a Tim curry, because that would be cannibalism. Well, if I ate it. Sizzle. Chop. Michael Mervin, that one took me a second. Nicholas D, I'm glad you're back. Alright, decent experience here. No, I want to go this way. Like, I think I was supposed to come down here and drain the water or something. Nope. Let's hit the Merkings. Yeah, I'll be Merking them. Shoe Puff, what's going on? What situation, Genevieve B? Yeah, but just lying because it's easy is wrong. Nobody got poisoned. In fact, I recovered MP. Attack! Alright, we don't have to keep talking about him. Thank you. What kind of curry are you making, KJ? It's a recipe I saved forever ago that I might actually share with the chat at some point. But it's like a paleo chicken curry recipe, and like I don't care that it's paleo, but I've made it before and it's actually very good. Oh wait, okay, so how do I get there? Do you see that it looks like there's part of the map that's like crossed out there? Oh, wait a second. I noticed this bridge last time and did nothing about it. But it appears... Ah, there's a crank. Let's crank it up, everybody, or crank it down. Yes, paleontologist chicken curry. That seemed like a little bit too easy to move. Rings do nothing! Pay no attention to the part of the map behind the fog. Michael Mervyn? I will not. That, like, startled me for a second.
So moving the handle makes the water go down, eh? Well, thanks for that. Now I can get even further ahead of ya. Bad luck, eh? Must be a bit annoying that you figured it out, but I'm the one to benefit.
Yeah, she's right. Shout out Uncle Karma. I've been getting a lot of that lately. This game is funny. First dungeon, carry a torch, find a map. Rest of the game, nah. Torch this dude. Alright, I do think pretty soon I am going to have to warp out of here, because I gotta go to the grocery store before I go see Genevieve B. And she lives like an hour and a half away, so I gotta drive, you know? It's nice outside. Yeah, finally. Genevieve B, yesterday I went for a jog in tiny shorts and a tank top. You know, just to get a little sun. Gen B is the real hero, says famous Xander. Yes. I know, you told me. Yeah, but I didn't tell the chat, so I thought I'd repeat it again, you know? KarmaJolt shorts? That's right, Rogue Effect. I posted one this morning. Did you see it? Audio only drive along vertical stream. Michael Mervyn? If I had the internet for that, I would do it. Pip, you stream while I am gone. The Shining Force one. Yes, from this morning. With Shining Force Gaiden. So I found a translation patch for Shining Force Gaiden on the Sega Game Gear. Those games look cute and adorable and awesome, and I want to play them. I might actually do tag team live streams of those with Megaharv. Oh, speaking of which, I have to get to my part of Paladin's Quest. Let's do that tomorrow. But for now, let's evac here. But yeah, I posted a short about Shining Force Gaiden, which was not released in North America. But it looks like a really cool game. And, like, all of those Shining Force games seem to have, like, a configuration mode that lets you do, like, a battle select, like, basically a level select. Or you can give experience to your characters, you can choose who's in your party. And there are codes for renaming all your characters, which I did not mention in the short that I posted today. That was an interesting short. Michael Mervyn? Yeah, that game looks cool, though. Like, it turns out Game Gear has some pretty cool RPGs on it. Only a few, but, like, the ones it has look pretty darn good. So yeah, Nick the Frenchie, the short that I posted this morning was about, not Fire Emblem. Shining Force Gaiden. Which is a game that that was only released in Japan until it was remade for Shining Force CD on Sega CD. But, like, who had that, you know? Whoever played that? And there's, like, a configuration mode code for that game, which is really cool. Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 50 Swedish krona! That's approximately $5. Let's do 5 push-ups right at the end. 13 reps is not a workout. WSW widescreen workout. Hey, everyone spam the D in the chat for Nicholas D. As we're about to do 5 push-ups before we sign off. Thank you so much, Nicholas D. Let's do it. Elbows in this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, we did it. Alright, everybody. I gotta get some groceries. Thank you so much for watching me do a couple push-ups and play Dragon Quest VIII. We'll get back to that dungeon and it'll go much faster the second time around. But until then, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Check out the short that I posted, and I'll see y'all soon.